Hello everyone and welcome to today's session of Danes and Dice. I'm Toby, your Dungeon Master, and I am joined by these guys. Today's session number 29, if I didn't say it already. And with that said, let's do a quick round of introduction, starting with Julian.
Hello, my name is Julian and I will be playing Barsoon, the Tiefling Wizard.
And my name is Emil. I will be playing the half-orc bard, level 5, Gonk!
The Gonk.
The Gonk!
Yes, and my name is Mikkel. I'll be playing the Satyr named Seekin. He is a sorcerer.
My name is Frederick. I'll be playing Kevin Riddlewood, the Dwarven Monk, level 5.
And normally Marcus would be with us as well, but he is not here today.
No.
He is Dominic, the half-orc.
Yes.
With that said, as we have now decided to change the order of things, let's play. Last time on
Skyrim
Dice in session 28, our dear and beloved adventurers woke up in the morning and decided they wanted to go down and get Gonk's horn fixed, which was broken in session
7 or something.
4? I think 4 or 5. It's been broken for a long time and now finally it's going to get fixed, we hope anyway. Afterwards, they went back to the Dawn, where they are currently residing. Talked to Melvin, who informed them that they now have a meeting same evening with the mayor of town. But he also informed them that in order to make his acquaintance, they would need some fancier clothing, which they bought, all in different shapes and sizes. And they came back. They attended the meeting with the mayor. The mayor rewarded them, or said that he would reward them for the help from having dealt with the Nimblefoot gang, but that they would themselves have to inform said mayor with what they wanted to be rewarded. Afterwards, they went back to the barracks to then sit up top for a little bit, to then go to the Pearl, one of the bigger establishments in town, where they didn't really come to the conclusion that they wanted. They thought that hopefully, knowing now that the Danny Hears and the Cry Trappers and Shadow Thieves all had something to do with the city, if they just mentioned those names a lot, then maybe a clue would be given, but no clue was given. And they went back. That's not exactly what happened. You can go back and watch the last episode on our YouTube channel if you want to watch exactly how things went down. And that's essentially what finished us off on our last session. They came back to the Dawn. They went to sleep. They woke up in the morning, fresh and awake at level 5. And that is where we start this.
Oh yeah! I feel strong in my bones.
You sound weak.
Yeah, no, I'm just tired. It's.
I feel strong and 60 years old.
They've gotten to my throat.
Okay.
Morning voice.
Morning, guys.
Morning.
boys.
Morning.
Good morning.
My horn is ready!
Oh yeah,
Great.
that's true.
Yes.
And we're still here.
We're still alive.
Still alive. No one attacked us during the night.
That's true.
Or maybe we are the cargo right now.
Could be.
Are we in a carriage?
Is this real?
Or is this just fantasy?
Even real?
So, guys, when do you think we should go to the mayor and ask him?
You still have the letter, right?
I still have the piece of paper. We should write things down.
As fast as possible.
And
Yeah.
have you had any thoughts of what you wanted? I have.
Well,
I've
I
been
still
thinking
would like that bar.
the halfling bar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's my new gig.
That would be a nice place of business.
And a headquarters for us to operate.
Definitely. I mean, since we've gotten here, it's been pretty hard to get around. I would love if we could get some sort of special status in the city that could make things easier if
That's a great
private
idea.
guards try to stop us or something like that. Maybe like a sigil or something that could grant us access where it previously was not possible.
Or a promise that when we call upon his, the mayor's
Aid.
personal guard, when we call to him
Yeah.
for help, then he will actually help us. That could be
Useful.
worth something too.
Yes. I was thinking maybe something to aid us, some sort of magic item. That I don't know what exactly. Maybe a big fat sword for Dom or something for us
Do
to
you
use.
use weapons?
I don't use weapons very much, but for Dom,
Yes.
we could use something. We all got our magic.
What about you, Kevin? Do you use weapons?
Well, I have my stinger, but other than that,
You're more of a
It's just made of fisticuffs, isn't it?
look at this very tiny man standing like this right in front of you. Talking to me.
So
maybe some gloves.
maybe in a
I don't use gloves. I've got my new beautiful coat here.
yeah, you look fine.
Which you slept in, apparently.
No, I didn't. Just put it on while talking.
So
Are you gonna keep it on?
Well, if it's raining, I won't. I can take the coat off. I still have the shirt.
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So we all agreed that we should maybe a prioritized, like, what do we mostly feel like we want?
I feel like that access
Yeah.
thing would be very useful.
Access to the
And
city.
Or the bar.
that wouldn't, if he is a cry trapper and the cry trappers are actually the people we're looking for, it wouldn't actually give us away. Would it?
Don't know. So is it like the ableness to be
The all
around
access
the
card.
city, the all access card, metro card for the entire city, and maybe something useful for all of us, a bit of magic items, and then the bar, or is bar like on the second?
How wouldn't a bar be suitable for
Well,
all
you
of us?
always have to stay.
But are you
in
really?
Primo
Are you
and
planning to
manage
stay here?
and do the?
Lots of people, big crowds. They love me.
No
But
fees.
do you know how to manage a bar?
Yeah, do you know anything about owning a business?
I'll hire people to handle that. You're my manager.
Yeah,
You can manage
I'm
the
managing
bar.
you. That's
You never told me how much money you got from that gig in the docks. That must
A
have
lot.
been. Yeah.
A lot.
All right.
okay.
Well, since I don't know, maybe he actually has the money.
Maybe. I don't know much about running. such a
Well, you
place.
could learn. It's probably not that hard.
Sure. But we do have other things that we also have to do. We have to find Grom, for one thing. But
Yeah, we could do that as well.
Well,
that's
yes, please.
basically what we do.
Probably have to choose.
But
Dominic is still sleeping, by the way.
so
But it's nice to have something to do after we found him.
Maybe put owning a bar on some sort of list. Like
Well, that's
like
what
a
we're
person.
doing now.
Yeah, maybe more like a personal list. Like
Like Bob.
like I want to say like
Bubbles?
something with B,
Bubble?
like a B list or something like
brothel.
something
well,
like
the bar would be A-list, wouldn't
a
it?
bar list,
Bar
list.
bubble list.
Publicist?
Then you'll never forget it, and you'll always be able to,
That's
after we've found Grom, still work on that dream.
I don't follow you.
Well, you just have to follow him until we find Grom.
Yes, but after that, it would be nice to have a bar. Just saying. It's my opinion.
Okay.
That's
so
your two.
if we should write on this piece of paper what we want, and then get it done as fast as we can. Some access to the city, a bar, and then they can find out what they can give us. But maybe we should be ready to just tell them like, okay, maybe a bit more of this. Or should we just ask for some money as well? Or
Did Dom say what he wanted yesterday?
he spoke about I think it was very sad that his sword got taken, the silver sword. Well, not that it was sad, but he really wanted, he liked the sword.
Yeah,
Maybe
I could
something
see
like
that. Yeah, I saw that.
Some sort of
Maybe like a was that
a magic
was it like a big sword, or was it like a?
I think it was just a long sword.
Yeah.
Maybe something, we can ask him for something bigger.
He likes axes,
He does.
right?
I guess, yeah.
You would know.
Well,
Okay.
he's usually more of a sword guy.
Oh,
But
really?
yeah, I've seen him with
He
an
has
axe.
those hand axes that he threw at some people. Some goblins,
Ah, that's true.
kobolds.
He can
okay.
use them.
An axe or a great sword.
An axe
Great
or
axe or a great
okay.
sword, I think.
Okay,
suits
so
him best.
if I write
Okay,
down
great.
on a piece of paper what we want, are we all in agreement that in like prioritized, like the one would be all the access to the city? Are we all agreed upon that?
Yes.
Sure.
Sure. And some items, something useful to us, and then the bar.
Sure.
And if he can't get us any items, maybe some gold,
Some gold.
so we could buy something.
Find some at a vendor. Yes, that might be a good idea. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need any weapons?
I have my horn.
Well-
Just need to go get it.
Okay. Do you want to go?
That's a
Do you want to
weapon.
get the
You could
horn
ask for
before
that
or after?
expensive horn as well if you want to.
An even greater horn.
Great horn.
We would like a great axe, a great sword, and a great horn.
You're gonna walk around with a tuba.
He's gonna walk with a didgeridoo.
Riling of the people.
Maybe in the barn, a lot of money.
The bar. And
Barn? We want a barn.
I don't know if it's possible for us to ask for different things. Like if we want something individual.
Oh, then I'm getting the
Possible.
bar.
The all axes shouldn't be. If
Oh,
if
that's-
you're thinking
then it's only for me, yeah.
But maybe
materialistic.
that's a plus because it's nothing like of value, so to speak. So it might just be sure you've helped us here. You get a card, so access to the entire city,
Yes.
and then you can have something extra.
Yes.
I think we have to be smart about this.
Yes.
That knowing that we don't know how much we can get, so high risk, high reward maybe.
Then
Just
each
ask
of
for
us should
something.
say what we would like. So if he asked me, I would be like, I would like access to the whole city and 1,000 gold.
Sure.
And then he would say, and what about you? You would say,
A bar and 2,000 gold.
and then he would ask
no
you, and you would say,
Says access to the entire city and magical items or 3,000 gold.
now that's a manager right there.
That's why I hired you.
You never actually hired me. I just sort of took it like on me.
Yeah,
But oh,
I did.
sure you did. Sure.
While you were sleeping.
Ooh.
You took advantage of me while I was sleeping.
No, I didn't.
What's with the winking?
I didn't wink.
Okay.
I don't follow this
What
one.
would you say?
Well, I would like some armor, I think. Just two.
Oh,
Yeah.
armor.
Oh.
Some armor and the all axes thing.
What kind of armor?
Light armor. Yeah, you know, I need to be able to move. That's what I do. Or, if that's not possible, some boots that just makes me
Just some boot.
either jump
one
very
shoe.
high
One
or
boot.
run
Okay.
faster.
Like a magic
Okay.
item?
So
Could
magic
be
items do that. So
Yeah. They have
yeah,
it.
we can ask.
Some like nimble magic
Yeah.
items.
Okay, so how about we start with what we want as a group, the access to the city, and then some individual things. That might be a way to go by it.
Sure,
Yes.
that's a good idea.
Okay.
Yeah.
And who's gonna do the talking?
But isn't it a letter?
Yeah, but when we are gonna, I think it's some sort of you write down what you want on a piece of paper, and then he will
Or we
say
can just
give
buy
you-
for each of us
Sure.
like I want this, and then you can write, I want this.
Yeah.
Sure. I'm okay. I'm gonna write down.
I don't think Dom should do the talking.
No, it seems reasonable. Okay, so Barsoom, I'm gonna start with you just to write down what you want. And I don't have a piece of paper, but I'm imagining.
You know,
Magic piece of paper.
thinking about it, maybe like a magic item in the form of like jewelry. I would love something that can protect me, like magic protection, some sort,
Oh.
instead of the money.
Magic item, yeah. Cool. Yeah. And if
All access magic item.
magic items, protection and access, yeah. And you want the bar,
Obviously.
obviously.
And
Dom.
access to that.
Bar. I'm asking for all of us to get the access.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah. And then the bar.
And some gold.
Yes. How much gold?
How much gold do you think you can give? 4,000.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a
I don't think the bar's worth that much.
No, but maybe we can.
I'm gonna write
Talk about-
If he gets that money,
4,000. Like,
He could.
3,999 because people always go for the price.
You know, you
Oh,
could
that's fine.
also
That's fine.
you could also just ask for more money and then buy the bar yourself.
You know,
And you want?
I just wanted.
All access and some kind of boot that either makes me run incredibly fast or jump very high.
Okay.
Compensating for something?
Yes.
So it makes you jump higher, so you jump like a normal human being.
Yes. I'm the fastest.
Or as fast as
Okay.
a tall human.
Kevin
And all
running.
access. And Dom, he wanted a great axe or
And
Great
access.
sword. Yeah, an axe or a sword.
And access.
You know, if you look at him, it's almost. I imagine that Dom would sleep with his eyes open. I don't know why.
he's drooling a lot though.
He really is.
He looks so peaceful. Must be. He's gonna need that sleep after after our combat.
Okay.
Yeah. He's been through some things.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah.
in and out.
Yeah. What about you, Zeke?
Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe like a cape, a coat of many colors.
A coat of many colors.
You could ask for a portal to the place where Nilrem is.
That's like maybe a bit steep.
Well, he's asking for what, 6,000 gold?
No, 3,999 gold.
If you shoot for the stars, you'll
You
land
might
on the
end up in
moon.
the Feywild.
You'll land somewhere among them.
You won't be able to breathe if you miss.
Oh yeah.
If you shoot for the moon, you'll at least be among the stars, isn't that what it is? Your dad told me that.
Yes, that's how it was.
Yeah. You can just talk. I'm just gonna think about what I want. I was more focused on you.
I was thinking maybe we should go to Risbon today.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
If nobody's coming for us, then we might as well just investigate. And if we talk to Risbon and we come clean and say, we know what you've been doing in that warehouse, we need information.
okay.
He can tell us because that's
Why
where-
would he?
Because it's either that or he end up in the Thalon, I think.
But
He
didn't
might
we
be
already
working
tell
for the
Melvin
shadows.
about him?
Oh, I think we did actually.
We've already
Yeah.
told them about
It's just
him.
because who
So if
hired
we,
him?
I think I probably would guess that they're investigating him. So if we start messing that up,
Yeah.
I mean, the more time they can get to figure out where he's going, see who he
Yeah.
talks to, maybe they can discover the network by themselves.
True.
I really think, I mean, if everyone else agrees with you, then I won't stand in the way. But I was more thinking of we need to talk to Shenna. Is that her
Oh
name?
yeah,
Yeah.
Cry Trapper. Yeah, definitely.
Should we start by going to the mayor? Or here when we have an audience with him? And then maybe go do the other things?
Mhm.
Get
Yeah.
that thing.
We need to get our rewards
Yeah.
firstly.
Yeah.
Main priority.
I was thinking maybe we can also ask him to actually send some patrols to Little Oak to see how they're doing there, and to investigate if other children have been abducted.
That's true.
Maybe.
Start writing down that as well as a
You do you. As long as you can remember everything that's been said without actually writing it down.
Oh, but you
But
did
did
write
you?
it down.
Oh, you did actually write it down. Okay.
The notes within the notes.
You reached the point. I was like, okay, I'm gonna.
Yes. Like, okay.
Yeah. It would be nice if we could just teleport there and check
Maybe-
in.
Maybe someday.
Maybe someday.
Asked to be teleported to the look and have to walk all the way back to Cremor.
No.
Maybe you'll meet Klex in the forest.
Yeah. Okay. I think I'm ready to go to the mayor.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Should we find?
I don't think he's ready for us.
No. Let's.
Bring him.
We can
on.
try.
Let's do it.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We try to find a guard and tell him. That we
You
ready for the mayor.
you open the door, and as soon as you do, not the same, but another guard posted here in the morning stands
Another
out
guard?
front.
I would like to use detect magic.
Yes.
As a ritual?
Wait here.
So wait here 10 minutes.
Stand still.
No, as a first level spell
Gotcha.
to see if there's anything magical about the new guard.
About the new guard.
Good.
But as you, because it stays with you for 10 minutes,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
But as you walk through, I mean, you tell him you have finished writing your request from the mayor.
Move along.
He doesn't even take a look at it, he just takes the paper from you, like folds it up. Come with me, and starts walking across the Thalborn Square, so to speak. You see a lot of the people that have been walking, kind of crisscrossing the square every single time you've been here, both political figures, noble figures, and different wealthier people, all have different auras of magic, some in their clothing, some in different sets of jewelry. But it's clear to see that people that kind of walk the Thalborn on a usual basis have different types of magical items.
Do I detect what kind of magical items?
Big variety. There's no one figure that is like a full-on school of this. It could be a cape of like with some sort of abjuration, maybe a ring with evocation, different
Try and steal it.
what do you call it?
Da-ba-da.
Yeah, different auras
Alright.
all over the place. There's nothing specific that stands out to you.
Alright.
Everybody wants to be.
You make your way across the square, make your way up the main staircase towards the main hall that you were in yesterday as well. And come up the staircase, walk down the same long, straight hall with the different, and now I forgot the name again, like I did for last session.
Busts.
Where Marcus wanted to tell me, but he couldn't because he was being smurfed by
Oh yeah,
Mabel.
that's true. He was
Busts.
Busts, I thank you. Down the hall, and you make your way down to the gate. One of the guards you notice as the private guards. There are two, one posted on each side of the door. One of them looks to the other guard. He brings forth the piece of paper to the other guard, and they open the door and allow you all in. And once again, you see now, though early morning, the mayor sitting behind his desk. And I don't assume you're wearing your fancy clothes.
I'm
But
not wearing the
I'm
clothes.
assuming that you aren't, and as he turns around and looks at you, he doesn't seem to.
Notice.
There doesn't seem to be an immediate reaction. And also, you can see that his clothing, from when you met him yesterday, in more of a formal, what do you say, not gathering, but formal audience. Today he seems more of a working man, as he sits behind his desk, with a couple of different books open already, and looks towards you. Welcome back. I hope the sleep was alright. I know it's no fancy accommodations, but I hope that
Help keep us
you
alive.
slept well.
Yes, we slept
Yes.
actually very fine.
Have you come to any conclusions in regards to your rewards?
Yes.
We
Yes.
made a list.
We talked amongst ourselves, and we were. we weren't exactly clear on whether we should ask for something in as a group or individual. So we wrote something that we all would very much like.
As you talk, the guard that opened the door for you comes walking around the desk and hands the scroll of paper
And
next to it. Yeah.
yes, so there's some things that we think could be useful both for the city and for us. And there are some private wishes.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yes. And as you probably know,
Can I have your list? Your actual?
Of course. And I forgot that the thing where I wrote a number down wasn't for me, it was for the party. Because
Mia wants 10,000 gold.
I was like, 10,000 He looks at it. He looks at it and says, "Done."
15,000. No.
$15 million.
He looks at the paper.
Dollars
Well,
gold.
looks to the rest of you now. There's a lot, most of which I should be able. In regards to your status in town, I am afraid it's not for me to grant you any sort of military status in the city. In regards to being able to roam the streets, I don't want to say carefree, but roam the streets with privileges that would usually only military person. What I can do is we do have a variety of different clubs and of different places people of more noble status tend to gather. These clubs usually only grant access to certain people. Here we go again. And thus the dice drop count continues to rise. But I am sure that we could see to it that you would be granted permission. It's not that I know if that is interest of yours, but I will see to it that that is possible. And also I will let our helms, you've spoken to Alvin already, I will tell the various helms in town. I mean, most of them know who you are at this point, but tell them of your wishes. And should you get into a situation where more often a person would undergo investigation or maybe a little bit of interrogation, I'll make sure that they will keep in mind who you are before making decisions in that regard. That, as of right now, in that regard, is the best that I can do for you. In regards to the different items you are looking for, we have different items. And he looks to the list again. None of which I can hand you right at this very moment, but all of which I should be able to see that you will. In regards to the establishment that was previously owned by Mr. Cool, I'm afraid that it is not within my right grand building. What I can do, though, is... And now again, this is not something I'm going to be able to do with a snap of my finger, but we do have housing for our guests in town, some of which stay here for short periods, some of which stay here longer on various visits. We could make it happen that for the remainder of your stay in Cremorne, should you ever wish to come back here again, we would make sure that that would be available to you while you are here. Now, it would be used by others when you weren't here, but think of it more of a place you can be to yourself, guarded, obviously, where you shouldn't be disturbed by no one you don't want to be disturbed by. Is that something that could meet your needs?
But I would like my own place. You see, I'm a musician.
Now, if you were to buy a property within Cremorne, I'm sure that I could see to it that whoever sold you said property would come to a very reasonable price in comparison to what it's usually charged.
How much does that usually cost?
Well, I mean, again, depending on how much money you're willing to spend on accommodation. Housing in a city of this size, when you see how many people roam the streets, it's not really as if we have an open market for housing these days, but you go to the outer suburbs, suppose you could find housing for a family of 3-4 people for around 1,000 gold. And from there on, pricing will increase. If you were to use obviously the offer that I came with before, that you would have a place to yourself, it would be a rather fine establishment in comparison.
Are we talking the Pearl or what? Or is
The Pearl is mostly for tourists.
Oh.
If you would rather stay at the Pearl, I'm sure we could make that happen too.
But I don't think you understand. I don't need a place to stay. I want a place of my own.
Yes.
Like a place to play, to do my concerts.
Oh, you want a place to work?
But my own place.
You want to own a shop or a bar?
Yeah, I would like to own my own bar so that I can make a great place for concert and music.
Entertainment, that is sort of the thing he's doing, and that's
why I wanted that bar.
Again, the bar is not mine to grant to you. It is already signed for and owned by a different family.
What family?
Of course, and the leader of the gang, of course.
But is it that
Yes,
he's dead?
He is.
So if he's not around,
would get the building from him. What we could do instead, I suppose, is while I'm looking for the various items for the rest of you anyway, I will see to it what we have that could potentially be, if not sold already, then available. Then I'm sure we can find an offer. But
I would very much like that. Think of it.
now
It's an opportunity for the city.
Yes. I'll see to it that if anything should be available, that
Thank you.
And you will not regret this.
that will find out.
Yes.
Is there anything else?
You don't have anything that could help us when we we are gonna encounter private guards and something like that. A blessing from the mayor would help immensely.
That is what he has already said, that the helms would give us...
But that's the helms.
Oh, the private guards, they
the
mean.
private guards.
What happens outside the city of Cremorne, I'm afraid, is most extends outside of my jurisdiction.
Well, trade route is still within Cremor, isn't it? Or is that another jurisdiction?
Well, I mean, again, what happens outside the walls of Cremor? There's private companies doing their bidding, and while I can advocate that people should treat you in a certain way, I would not have the means to enforce it.
Is there any way for, we also wrote down that we would very much like for you to maybe send some people to Little Oak and hear how the situation is around the countryside around
that should be no problem at all. I can send a rider this morning, and whenever he comes back, I'll make sure that you'll know. Is there anything you want him to bring of news to or to Little Oak?
Just that we're here, we're doing whatever we can to find, as we spoke to you about his little brothers who's missing amongst the other kids. Are we still on the search for him?
We'll make sure that the guard presents that information to whoever is the... He would know that the mayor is the rider.
That's perfect. Unless I think we are set that we can get.
What about the gold?
Yes, that is a. If you were to both be granted land within the walls of Cremor and given the sum of around 4,000 gold, I'm afraid that the deeds that you have done would not qualify for said amount. Having said that, I would be willing to meet the point of either get 1,500 gold and no establishment, or if you don't get the gold, but I'll see to it that we find somewhere for you in town.
So you can ensure me that you will find a place for me to start my own business?
I don't say things I don't say. I am the mayor after all.
For that exact thing, as your manager, we should maybe look upon other fields of opportunity. You can always play all the concerts that you want, and maybe as a small token be given the right to play at the Pearl instead, and be able to play there as much as you want. And then you don't have all the responsibilities of
Do you need more time to determine what you...
For that exact thing, maybe. The other things, the magical items, but that exact thing I think we need to just discuss amongst the group, if that's all.
Yeah, because you know the thing is, right now all the other guys are getting their wishes fulfilled. I'm having none of them. Wait, except the all access.
Maybe if there's a magic item that might suit your needs.
What would that be?
Magic tent. I don't know.
Magic instrument?
It is the way that these magic items are being given to us. Is that in sort of we are laying them all out and we can decide which ones we want? Or is that you found these exact things that we might require?
I don't have a massive storage of magic items to give to people. So no, if you come to me with a request for potential shoes or some jewelry has been requested, I will see to it that I give you an item of that quality.
Okay.
But again, if you need more time to think things over, by all means do so. I will put to work what you have requested so far. And talk to one of my guards when you come to a conclusion with the rest of it. And they will send a message to me. I don't suppose this is something I need to be part of.
You could also take the money.
It's only 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold is a lot of money.
I would say so too.
I can't even buy an establishment in town. Maybe I could buy a small house somewhere.
Remember that you're standing right next to the mayor talking about this.
I know.
Yeah, just wanted to make sure I'm calm to you. He does, obviously.
Yes, I think if you get started on that, that would be absolutely perfect. And thank you so much for being so generous with all the things that you will and can provide.
Yes,
Thank
thanks.
you for the help in town. Expect that should you again come into a position where you were to help the town, that rewards will be provided accordingly.
We are ready to aid.
And if you need us for anything,
I will let you know as soon as I know.
Thank you. We will get you the information as soon as we can.
Can you get me some information about the Corson family?
I'm afraid I don't know them all that well. So no, at the top of my head, no, I wouldn't be able to provide that. If that is something that you wish to be given, rather than either gold or different establishment, I'm sure that I could look into it. That information.
You know what?
is
I'll
given
think
to
about it. Thank you.
you. Is there
I
anything
think I'll
else?
turn around and leave.
Yeah. And I bow, and then I.
yes, I
I bid you a good day. May the city do you well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll talk soon. Thank you so much again.
You head out and head back, I suppose, down towards the barracks.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that was useless.
Gunk. I don't think it was useless in such a way. We got a
Well,
lot of things, and
Yeah,
we.
you guys
No,
did.
but-
Yeah,
but
sure.
you-
That's great.
But maybe we
You
can
can
find
still
you an
get
item
something.
that a magical flute, or a magical bagpipe, or
I already play magical.
yes. But then you might be able to be more magical.
What if
Maybe
Something that
maybe your
can
spells
enhance.
could be even more powerful.
But I just want to play my music.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
maybe
We'll be
if
able
you
to.
got an instrument where every time you played it, fire sparked out of it or something?
That sounds cool.
Yeah, to wow your audience.
But I could already do that with my spells, with my magic.
Yeah, well then you don't have to use your magic. Then you just play, and that happens.
Did it this way. We really want you to have some place, but we're not gonna stay here. Maybe we have to follow.
No, but I am.
You're gonna stay here.
Yeah.
But
what's left for me to do in Little Oak?
we're not going to Little Oak. Maybe we have to follow wherever Gong is going, and we have to go.
Oh yeah,
there.
sure. But after that, I'm gonna get back here and stay here.
Yes, but we don't know how long we'll be away.
No, but
And
it
instead
probably
of-
will not be more than like a few days.
We don't know. We might be gone for the next year, the next 2 years, and you will
We're
have.
gonna. We should already have been cargoed by now. I'm just waiting for it to happen.
See it this way. Maybe getting something that is absolutely useful for all of us right now. Some money that can buy us something that can aid us in the future of our survival.
Finding Grom.
And we will have a place that we can be. We will get access somewhere. We can stay when we're in town, and you'll be the best bard in entire Cremor.
And
you
you're the
don't
best part in the
I
entire
know,
war.
but you won't have any of the responsibilities of running the establishment because you have to.
But think of it like this. Gonks.
That's the name of the bar. Yeah,
Gonks.
exactly. But maybe that's a long-term thing more than this exact moment.
Doesn't it state something about the Corson family on the deed of the?
Do we
of the
have
house?
that?
We have
Yeah,
that.
we do.
Can I see it?
The what?
The deed?
Deed is done.
Yes. Of course you can. Wilson.
Well, the thing is, Gonk, think about all the prestige you will gain by saving his brother. By
Well, nobody in this town cares about his brother.
no,
we
but
do.
I think
So I
when
get
they
receipts from you.
I think if we went up to them and said, "Oh, do you know the Grom's been taken? Do you care about?" I think you're right. No one would care. But if they hear that this place, this establishment, is owned by Gonk, the savior of children, the one that brought back his
Gonk the
friend's
saint.
little brother,
A fabled bard.
don't you think that would be a way more successful?
Does have a nice ring to it.
And then you could with the opening of the place, you would already have that status, and it would be way I think it would be way more
And-
successful.
There's another thing. Are you gonna be letting the people of Cremor being the only people that can hear your fabulous music? The world
It
is
seems like a
grand
waste.
and full of wonders.
There's
and
so
people
much-
that love music, and
So
you're gonna
many
be
bigger
selfish
cities.
and just let them know that this is the only place they can hear you.
Cremor is such a small city compared
Yes.
to Baldur's Gate
Quite
or
shitty
some of
city.
those
It
bigger
is.
It's a
cities.
shitty mayor.
Do you want to stay here for that for your entire
And it
life?
rains all the time.
It rains.
You could use
And
those
there's
money to
stink.
actually.
There's a stench from the sewers.
Are we outside now?
You are in the barrack. But it still doesn't smell all that good.
Are the people around us?
And the mayor's right behind
We know
you.
there is guards posted outside.
Do I know how far it is
Green
to Baldur's Gate?
I just rolled a 14.
We've no been there.
But have I heard? I think I've heard of it. It's a big city.
You would probably have heard of Baldur's Gate, yeah. Do you want to know how far it is to Baldur's Gate?
Oh,
In Maine?
what's the nearest big city?
50,000!
5
The biggest,
million
the closest
dollars.
big city would be Athkatla. And to compare, Athkatla is the capital of Ammon, the region that you're in. And to compare, there's 4 or 5 times the amount of people in Athkatla that there's in Cremor. And there's 10 times the amount of people in Neverwinter that there's in Athkatla. What the fuck is that die?
Holy. You have to show that.
Show it to the
So-
stream.
Why?
very big die.
Hey, I'm not gonna drop that one, I promise.
So you know that there are bigger cities, but you've never actually been to them.
No.
This is the biggest city that you've seen.
But I know they're bigger.
You know there are bigger cities that exist, but you've never been to any of them.
You want to roll the big die?
I'm good.
Right, I'll think about it. Maybe you're right. This is a shithole.
Yes, it is. And the people in
But
the
your
world,
idea
I
is
think
a great idea.
maybe you can have a chain of the gongs.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the only place I won't have a gongs is right here.
Exactly.
Fuck you, mayor.
Yeah. So,
The mayor comes walking in. What are you saying?
so
Never gonna buy anything.
is there something that you might want as a magical item? Because then you're getting the rest of the same rules.
Then I
And
want a magical loot
a magical loot.
Doing what?
that makes
Sleep.
people have to dance.
Oh.
But you do that already.
Yeah, you don't need
Cool.
you
That
need
just
spells
makes
for that.
people though.
Mostly using my drum.
But then you
actually.
wouldn't know if they dance because they like the music if they're forced to.
True. Says
Dom
Dom.
says as he wakes up. Well, where have you guys been all morning?
Shut up, Dom.
Dance, Dom! What are you doing? A dumb dance?
No.
Dum, dum,
What
dum,
about
dum, dum,
what
dum.
about a loot that makes people fall asleep?
Why
You
would I
can do that already.
No, but maybe a loot that enhances the power of your sleep spell.
You know,
Why would I want to make people sleep with my music? I want
No,
people
no,
to have
no,
fun
no.
and dance
Yeah,
and
it's
cheer
just-
my name. Gong, 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 gong.
I mean, when have you been needing the spell, the sleep spell? When have you been using it? Because you've used it a couple
When
of
there are
times.
baddies.
Exactly. So think that you could pull out your lute in front of the baddies and taunt them with how well you play, while also making even more of them fall asleep, so you could
Maybe a magical loot that makes people cry.
vicious
You're-
mockery lute.
That makes people miss their mothers.
Vicious mockery loot.
I'm having myself.
That's
a
an
magical
evil
loot.
instrument, I
You're
have
gonna
to
get
say.
okay. So a magical loot. We can ask for a magical loot suited perfectly for the best bard in the world. That's me. That's what. Exactly.
Okay, I turn around and go to the mayor's. Bang the door.
Before you get there,
State your business.
do you actually just start walking towards the mayor's office?
Well, I'm right here, so yeah.
Yeah. As you make your way out into the courtyard, you see that the guard that stands by your place. Where are you going?
To talk to the mayor again? We have
You
unsolved business.
you make your way up the stairs, down the big hall, and you see the 2 guards posted out front, and you just come full speed forward, and they look to you as well.
Hello, my name's Gonk. I was just here.
Get it!
Down the ground! It opens the door. One of them is here again, sir.
We come running up behind him again.
And you see, again, the mayor sitting with a lot of papers looking up towards you. Oh, yes.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
Forget the money. Forget the place. Can I have a magical loot?
What he means is, as we all are
As you all come like
what he means is, don't mind him! The money, as we asked, and also a magical instrument or some sort of item for the best bard in the world that he wants. As we all are getting a magic item, he would like the same, and then the money, and maybe also, if it's possible, to be able to stay at the place as you offered.
As...
I pat Seek on the back.
Didn't I tell you guys to present this to one of my guards? In any case, now that you're here, I am willing to give you a magical instrument. Which is going to be then either that or the economic amount.
Yeah. The
Which
loot.
You wanted specifically a loot.
I would like either a lute, a horn, or a drum.
So you want me to decide which you get?
I don't know what you have in store.
Which would you prefer?
One of those 3. Or if it's
And
possibly the loot, if it's possible.
I will allow for the 5 of you, now that you're all here anyway, to decide whether you would want what we talked about in regards to the status in town, me talking to the helms and granting you the access to set clubs and whatnot, or if you would want access to the establishment I talked about, which would grant you a proper bed to rest in and make sure that the doors or entrances to the building were guarded at all times.
I would rather have the instrument.
That is
You will get your instrument.
something you're given regardless.
I think the status is the best, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we've already
Is it something
been
you
in
can decide on now? Do you need
Yes.
more time to?
No.
I think
we-
we will
we-
decide on the status
Yes.
and being able to get
the clubs.
Yeah.
So be it. I'll see to it that by day or midday, all the helms will have been informed, and give me till tomorrow, and I'll see to it that I find the magic items that you guys want.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
so much.
Now,
And
if you
for your
don't
patience
mind,
and
I do have other matters to attend to.
Of course,
So,
sir.
Of course you do.
mind?
Bow on the way out. and-
Yes. We leave.
You make your way out to the courtyard.
Wonderful.
Good job, guys.
All right.
That's
You
it.
got your wish fulfilled.
Yeah.
No.
Temple of All Faith?
I
Or
think
Maybe
so.
go get the horn on the way. And Temple of Full of Faith.
no, theater for
Still
George.
want to go get your horn?
Yeah, of course. I paid for it.
That's a good point.
Let's go.
You
To the music shop.
all make your way out into the streets and head down towards the music shop that you were in yesterday. And as you spent the majority of the morning with the mayor and whatnot, the shops have opened at this hour, and you're free to walk on in.
Great.
You make your way inside the shop and hear the same voice that you heard the day before. Yes?
Hello, it's me, Gonk, again.
Oh,
I was coming to collect my horn.
yes. Give me one moment. And he walks. I mean, you haven't seen him yet. He's been in kind of the back room the whole time. He walks further out into the back. And you all have the exact same passive perception. No, actually, no, Dominic. Dominic hears something. Wah, wah. Unfortunate, isn't here. You all hear the door being closed behind him out. And I now stood in the music shop yourself.
Hello, it's me, Gonk.
No, you already did that.
But
He's just.
I'm
in the
confused.
back
What is happening?
He walked out the back and closed the door.
Oh,
behind him.
great. Okay, that's it.
Oh, so we're alone.
You are now stood in the music shop by
I just
yourself.
imagine you. It's,
And you said
say
he,
it
he
again.
closed the
Hi,
door?
It's me, Gonk.
Alright.
I'm back.
Hmm.
Hi, it's me.
Okay. If
Yeah,
there are
is
any
it-
drums, I'm just gonna pass lightly on them.
Is the door behind a desk? Or is it like
you have
in the
this
open room?
big room? You have not that big room with different rows of instruments, and then you have kind of the counter, and then behind the counter there's a door leading out into that room.
Okay. Oh, is it possible to like lean in over the counter by the door and try to listen, see if I can hear anything
Yeah.
special?
You kind of peek on in, or you don't peek in because the door's closed.
Yeah, the
But
door's
you
closed.
lean over, make a perception check.
Yes, I will make a perception check. Perception. It's been a while. All right, perception. That's a 18.
You lean over and kind of listen at the door, and at first you hear a little bit of mumbling. And then you kind of make out, I did what you said there and there now.
Guys, get ready. Something's happening. He said. I just heard he said that we're in here. Someone's in here now. I think he's talking about us. I get step back to the others and
Something bad.
step
Is
back
it
from the
possible-
door
Is
all
it
the way
possible
back
to
into the.
stand beside the door, as a just on the side of the doors?
The front door to the street?
No, the door that he's by right
You
now.
can position yourself in the
Okay. I try and sneak over and stand by the side of the door that doesn't go in and out.
Make a stealth check.
Watch me make a 1.
There are a lot of instruments in here that can make noises. Step on a horn.
My stealth is +6 now because I'm level 5, so it's a 12.
Oh, that's nice.
Thank God.
Not that bad. Not that bad.
Sneaky peekily making your way over towards the side of the door.
I'm gonna stand if there's some kind of veil. I don't remember. Bookshelf or
bookshelf.
something. Gonna stand behind that and just ready some.
Very some magic.
I'm gonna do some magic.
Who's closest to the door right now?
Well, you're standing right next
No,
to
to the outer door.
it. Given that Dom hasn't moved, I suppose he would be standing by the
I think I'm gonna try and do like. I don't know if he understands that.
Try to signal
He
something.
Just twirls.
He starts spinning
Well, then I
around.
just start focusing on the door.
He starts spinning around.
Oh, he,
What do you mean, Kevin?
Okay.
I would like to
He
hide
is-
behind the counter.
We don't know what's going on.
I'd like to hide behind the counter,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'd like to use my unseen servant to go open the door.
and I can't see that servant, right?
You cannot. But all of a sudden, the door.
Burst open.
I don't assume you like rip it open.
I think I want to surprise them.
You rip the door open. The door to the back room.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And as you do that, a massive clunk as the door opens, and Kevin stands like this, trying not to get hit in the face by the door. And you see that there is another back room that leads to a back alley. And the back room has a lot of various instruments and whatnot in it. But it's empty.
I would like to cast detect magic.
Can you use your unseen servant the same way that Prime Familiar works, whether you can see through its eyes and stuff?
No. It's just a
there.
servant.
It's just there.
I'm gonna look and see if I can see anything in there.
As I described, a lot of instruments, windows through the back alley, but they're all, what do you call it, like the shades are
Do you see a horn?
No one's in there. Oh yeah, do I see the horn? That's a great question.
A lot of instruments in the back room. It's their storage, so there would be different crates with different instruments around that.
Right.
It's empty. What do we do?
I don't know.
What did you hear?
I just heard him say, I did as you asked, they're in the shop. I tried to look out is there a window out to the street?
Mm-hmm.
Try to look out to see if I recognize the shopman or someone.
I don't
See
see
someone.
anyone in the street.
Okay.
You heard him walk out the same back door out towards the back end. That's when you heard him.
All right.
Is there a door to the back alley?
Yes, from that empty room. There is a door that...
Be careful, maybe the
But is it open?
traps in
I would
there.
like to use my unseen servant to open that one as well.
Yes.
I'm gonna draw my quarterstaff.
Mm-hmm.
Do I remember where that pretty pan flute I tried? Because I'm gonna take it.
No, but you look around and I'm sure you could find it in very short amount of
I'm
time.
actually gonna take it because he betrayed us, and I'm gonna make him make a lesson.
All right, I'm like, okay, guys, calm down. I just heard something that sounded suspicious. We don't know what's happening.
As you have the servant open the second door, you see the door open and that leads into the back alley.
What do we do, guys?
Gotta get out of here.
I'm gonna try with my quarterstaff and go in like this and see if anything's there in the air.
In the room? So from where you stand, like
Yeah.
to the
To see if
empty
it-
to the room
To
with the
see if it
crates.
hits anything in the air.
It does not.
That's not. He can turn himself invisible, right?
We don't know.
If
We
it's-
should get out of here as fast as we
Detect
can.
magic. I would like to cast that.
Yes.
Detect.
You use detect magic and you sense that the windows in the building and the door have the same magic on it that the window and the door had when
18.
you were at level 18.
The windows and the doors are magically shut. It's the same magic
It's
from
like a-
lot 18.
Oh, like an alarm system?
Oh, actually,
it's
no,
just-
I'm sorry, it's the same magic on the door that is on both the doors and the windows. So yes, they are magically closed. Yes,
What about the doors I just opened?
There weren't any magic on those, only the main street door.
Oh, only but
But
only
all
the
the
door.
windows too.
All right.
So, should we check the door, or will something happen if we try to...
I don't think that's a good idea. It's the same magic that I sensed back at lot 18.
So we need to find another way out.
We can use the doors I opened are good to go.
So,
There's no
but
magic
didn't
on
you
that.
just say that the magics to the back alley and the front alley and the windows are all magically enchanted?
No,
No,
the
no.
doors to the back alley are not. Only the main.
Main door.
The
Front
main door and the windows.
And front windows.
But then he's just leading us somewhere. If it's the same magic, he's gonna try to make us go somewhere. And we're gonna become the cargo.
So we should
That's a good
go
point.
out the back alley.
No,
No.
because you want us to go that way.
And if we go, but the doors, are they shut? Should we check or should we
The
leave
two
them be?
doors towards the back.
The door, yeah.
I would like to
Sorry,
use
the
my
main door is the main door,
I would like to use
but we
my,
haven't checked it, so we don't know if it's locked.
I would like to use my unseen servant to go over to the main door and try to open it.
It is locked.
Okay.
And the windows.
What about that magic you used for
Yes,
chests?
if I use it, it's there's gonna be a loud noise, but it should work on the door if we don't want to go through the back alley.
What about this mysterious key that I had? The one that went in my underwear. I can't use remember what it was for.
It's for it will grant us access through the city. That's what
Oh
it
yes, that's the from the letter.
I would like to try and use.
Yeah, as soon as you pick it up and look at the lock, you can see that they're not the same size.
Oh, okay.
It is a pretty big key, the one that you have, in comparison to the door.
It might be to some sort of secret passages through the city, maybe.
Maybe.
I tried to see if there's any trapdoors that could lead down into like a cellar or something from the inside of the
You
shop.
look around for a brief moment, and again, Kevin, you're the one standing closest to the door, right?
Mm-hmm.
What you hear from the back alley is, Kevin? Kevin, are you in there?
That's Grom.
You recognize it as Grum's voice. Kevin, he says you should come out now.
Do you have your rat?
We have to go.
Do you have your rat? No, wait. Do you have your rat?
Yes.
Guys,
Yes. We have to go.
Can you take, wait. Could you take out your rat?
You can react while they're doing this.
All right.
Perhaps try and look. I would like to grab Kevin.
I think I'm gonna swat away your hand. We have
Should
to
we
go.
roll against each other?
Could do that.
Opposed strength.
Do it.
This strength checks for both of you. Or dexterity for you if you're trying to avoid him.
That's a nat 20.
I don't think you
Strength,
grab
is
him.
that acrobatics or no? That's
Just
athletics.
Yeah.
That's
and
16.
He rolled that 20.
God dang it.
I have 24.
Do you want to use Dominic's inspiration?
Are you gonna cast sleep?
Swat away. We have to go.
Kevin, are you in there?
Grom?
That's not Grom. That's not Grom. I don't believe it.
Kevin, he says you have to come out now.
Show yourself.
Ask him a question. Something only Grom would know.
What is a question that
Mom's name.
Kevin,
Mom's name. Mom's name.
Kevin,
What's your mother's name?
Grom? Is that really you?
Why wouldn't it be? Can you recognize the voice of your own brother?
Show yourself.
Parents' names. Come on, ask him.
But he's
What's our parent's name?
holding on to me.
Show yourself.
You hear a voice go,
Come out now.
if you want to see your brother alive, you best get out here right now.
That's Clax. Can you hear it?
We have to call them.
Yeah.
We have to go.
Yeah, we have some.
Can you send out your rat in advance?
I start walking slowly,
All right, I'm
and
gonna
my hands are free.
before going out there. I just cast my find familiar and make him tail us but from a distance, so he
Makes
won't get
sense.
discovered.
Who walks out first? I would assume that's Kevin. You make your way out in. Oh wait, no, that's surprisingly effective. You make your way out into an alleyway, which you are positioned. You come out from down. Oh, that's wrong. You come. Oh, that's right. Is this correct?
Leave the cave.
Moment. You come out into the alleyway. Can you see this?
Yes.
And will.
You need a. You need a die.
At some point soon I will. You come out. Yes, you come out down here by this entrance. Only have Kevin here at first, and you see that here stands Grom.
Oh, that's
What's
not
Grom?
D20.
Grom's not D20, it's D4.
Yeah.
Here stands a hooded figure, and as you come out, you see that he is standing with a knife at Grom's throat.
Grom,
Now,
let him go.
tell your friends to come out as well.
Guys, come out. I just.
Don't
Step
walk
over
any
here.
closer.
We walk out.
Yeah, I.
Walk out.
You all come out.
I
You
bring my unseen servant.
You two instantly recognize the person as being the one from Dot 18. Or at least, I mean, his outfit, given that he is hooded, his outfit as being one of the same. And one moment.
think I try to signal my familiar to if it's possible to come out behind him in some way, if it's possible through like.
One moment. You make your way out into the street, and he stands there with the knife in front of the throat of Kronk. I gave you 10 days.
Let him go.
And as far as I can see, you haven't held up your end of the bargain.
You don't even know what the bargain was.
You took something of mine.
You've taken
I
nothing.
don't see it why I should now take something of yours.
We have taken nothing.
Well, you started taking something of ours, so I guess we're square.
We know actually what the cargo was that you wanted. Was it either the uniforms or...
Pretty self-explanatory. Don't play dumb.
Rom, are you alright?
He just kind of looks up and looks back at you.
Are you alright?
Yes. Oh. Now, we can go about this two ways. Either you say farewell to your brother right here, right now, or I'll let him live and have my fun with you instead.
What kind of fun?
I thought you'd never ask. And what he does is that he takes his hand behind the head of Grom. And as he does that, Grom disappears.
Yeah.
And I would like for you to roll initiative.
Alright. Let's fucking go!
Please reroll.
Oh, that's cocked.
Why didn't you use your, like, humongous die?
I feel like it needs to be a moment for that.
Oh.
Should I just try and see what it would have been?
A critical hit.
No, see, it's so big, but it's a 5. No,
That's what she said.
but it's a 5
Yeah.
out of 20. That's not good, bro.
What? She didn't say out of what.
That's 5.
A big 5.
What did you roll?
15.
11.
17.
20, you roll 20.
11.
Gong,
15.
you are Dominic as well. Asun?
17.
Makes sense. I will find his on this thing.
I don't think he has any plus in dex.
No.
What did you roll?
He has a plus in initiative.
Did you roll higher than Kevin?
No.
No.
No, it was a 2.
And you rolled what?
20.
Total?
Yes.
So what happens first is that this guy whistles, and what you see from behind one of the crates back there, a hooded figure comes out.
Here?
I will show to you exactly where it is.
The
Up
Shadow
here.
Thieves.
He comes up on that box or square.
Yes, the high ground.
One jumps out.
Robin Hood and his merry men.
I actually.
And one comes out on a crate, from behind the crates down here, and stands down here.
Sorry.
You can't see his character sheet?
You can.
I can.
You can?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a computer thing.
Yes, I can. You are failed me.
And the first thing this guy does is that
Do I need to roll initiative for my
Familia? Yes.
familia?
Is it actually evil Anakin that we're fighting against?
Evil Anakin. He's about to kill all the children,
Yeah.
And the women.
And he has a hood.
and he has
Like
a
hoodie.
But he does not have a lightsaber.
So.
Yes.
How is there? I guess there's like no pluses for his initiative.
If a rat has plus.
Plus what? Is it a dex thing?
Yes, just a rat has
Plus 0 in dex. All right.
So no pluses.
All right. That's a 9.
9. Great.
99.
What happens is that he, Mr. Assassin, flings out a crossbow and shoots at you.
Oh. Ha, yeah.
Rolls 19.
That is a hit.
And you...
1 second. No, if you hit it, sorry. Yeah, it's just my reaction to...
Make a Constitution save throw.
Oh, fuck. Fucking hell.
Here comes a 20.
Yeah. So that's a 9.
You take 3 damage from the crossbow.
And... 27!
And 13 damage as you feel a sting in your body, or kind of a poisonous feeling.
You have resistance to poison.
I have a resistance, yeah.
To which you then take 6 damage.
Okay. And
Poison. Dioxys.
And
it's just because I can use my reaction to deflect or catch a missile when I'm hit by a ranged weapon.
yes.
And I would like to do that.
But does it happen then before you take the damage?
Yeah. When you do so, the damage you take from the attack is reduced by 1d10 plus 8.
Okay.
If you reduce the damage to 0 and have a free hand, you can spend 1 key point to make a ranged attack.
That's how it works.
Yes. with a
So
ranged.
go ahead and do that.
So that's 1d10.
So does the poison damage count as the damage from the attack?
Not if
Or is
it-
that applied afterwards?
That is a good question.
I think it's
Well, then
like
you
if it
can't do
hits.
So that's a 9.
But I mean, you only took what 3 damage from
damage.
the actual hit.
Yeah.
I don't know if it counts the total damage or if it's only the.
That's up to you, I think.
We can go with it. Then you deflect it.
So deflected.
And then if it's how much more you have to be, oh, you're gonna use a key point. That's how it is.
Yeah. So I use a key point to do that.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think I'm gonna throw it back because that would be another key point.
Okay.
No, isn't it just you catch it and then you use your reaction to catch it and then you use a key point to...
Oh.
Yeah, that's how it works.
I think the key point only comes in if you decide to throw it back. Yes.
Ah.
Do it.
I'm gonna do it.
Do it.
Then.
At him.
I shouldn't.
Good luck.
Kill him now.
And that would be a ranged attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how do I? It's just I don't have a ranged thing right now.
Just your.
Deflect missiles attack. It's plus 6. So that's 14.
What happens is that the missile comes right past him.
Damn.
And he reads it. And as he does so, he pulls out a second crossbow and shoots at you again.
Oh, reactions.
And a dirty 20.
Whoa. Yeah, that's a hit as well.
And this time you take 5 damage
Ouch.
from the
Yeah.
hit.
And Constitution
Constitution saving throw.
with advantage or no? So that's a 12 this time.
Yes. And you take 7, which is then 4 poison damage. And on top of the damage you took first. He then drops his 2 crossbows on the ground and pulls out 2 short swords. And that's it this time.
Can I just ask, when I have 2 attacks, do I have 2 reactions as
No,
well?
you only have one
reaction.
One more reaction.
Action and counter.
Then it is 6.
Then it is my turn. I am going to cast a guiding bolt at level 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to make it, because I'm facing these 2 people, I'm gonna make it be on either of those 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do it
So
as...
1 on each.
Yes, and I'm gonna do...
spell?
Yes, it's a twin spell.
But you can't target the same target.
No, I'm gonna do
that what? Also, you're gonna do it
Yes.
twice. Okay.
Yes, and it's level
Gotcha.
2. And don't level. Doing it at level. Did I say level 2 or level 1? Level 1?
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm good.
Oh fuck.
Just because I can.
Yeah.
And
Do it on the screen.
no. The big one is for the big fatty bow, and the other one is for the other. That's a 19 plus 7 and 15 plus 7 in both.
You hit. Both.
Yes. So it's 5d6s. Ah, this one. Ah. Yes, it's 4d6s. On first the big one.
I love that you have all your dice in your dice tray and you hit your
Oh
die
yes, I remember.
outside of the dice tray.
12 and 15 and how much? And 18 points of radiant damage to the big baddie boy.
Yeah.
And then for the other guy, it's 8, 11, 16 points of radiant damage to the other one.
Okay.
Yes. And I think that's actually what I'm gonna do right now. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And Bastion, what did you roll?
17.
Then it is your turn.
All right. I would like to try
You're not gonna
to.
move, right?
No.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna stay there.
Barzum?
Yes. Which one attacked Kevin?
Net 20
baddie.
guy. Or D20 guy.
Oh, it was a
Big
bad
bad
guy.
guy.
Okay. All right. I would like to. Yes, I would like to move a bit away from the group.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be like 10 feet. And then I would like to cast Ray of Frost on big bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I will roll. And that is a 11.
Mm-hmm. You don't hit.
All right. Anything else to do? I don't think so.
You didn't get extra attack on level 5, right? No.
No.
Nope.
He just gets extra dice that he
And
puts as
level 3
damage.
spell slots.
Yes. So, all right. Well, I guess that's my turn.
Mm-hmm. What did Gonk roll?
15.
Then it's your turn.
Great. I would like to try out a new spell. I would like to cast Hypnotic Pattern in this square right here.
Mm-hmm.
So that means
It's in a 30-foot cube. It is 6 by 6 squares.
oh yeah,
Oh, that's a
It
big.
is a big
that's a
area.
very big one. Let me see. Can I make it so that
You cannot hit all those 3 without hitting your your friends as well.
that's true?
It is 6 by 6.
I could do that. There's a line here.
But it's a cube.
Yes, but if I make it, it doesn't have to be a line like this. I could just.
Yeah. Where's the cube? Does it originate from? Are you in the center of the cube, or is the cube from
It's
just
a cube
around
within
you?
range. It can be anywhere.
That is lovely.
Is that 6 diagonal squares?
That's 6 diagonal.
Between
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah,
1,
then
2,
you
3,
can-
4, 5, 6. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
That's amazing.
Each creature must make wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom spell.
Hypnotic Pattern.
And what is your spell save?
That is Wisdom 13.
The big baddie clears and the other 2 don't. Obliteration while charged by the spell creature concentration has spell 0 the speed and great.
Yeah.
So they are now both incapacitated for
And
obliteration.
I'm just gonna hold that sphere, that cube.
These two?
Yes.
Alright. Great.
What happens next is that the guy standing up there sees you doing zoom, zoom, and seeing his friends go zoom, and tries to shoot you with a crossbow. Fuck off! Nat 20.
Oh no.
Good thing it's a small crossbow.
It's as if that all the green days
you
have to die.
take 7 damage, and you have to make a Constitution saving throw. Oh, well, how is it that when it's concentration, you just have to beat a 10 with just
That's-
flat?
It's 10 plus half the damage. I think either it's half damage. I think so.
Concentration 5e.
What, so I take more damage because I'm...
No. It's just whether you can maintain your concentration. or not.
Ah.
If a spell must be maintained, blah 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 blah. Casting another spell, taking damage. Whenever you take damage while you're concentrating on a spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain. The DC equals 10 or half the damage you've taken, whichever number is higher. So that would be 10.
And just a clear roll.
No, Constitution saving throw.
Saving throws.
That's an 8.
So you do not any longer have
The spell.
the spell
So
going.
Did you use your bonus action or anything?
It is not his turn right now.
Oh, I thought you did.
And what?
Nothing.
Nothing. And he runs down towards you with a number 5 guy. Runs down towards you as he drops his crossbow as well with a short sword in hand and makes a swing at you. And rolls a 18. And you take 3 damage because he's just that much of a badass.
Wow.
And that's the end of his turn. Then, Kevin, what did you roll?
11.
Roll again.
Just clear. 15.
You win.
That was a 1? Oh,
It's your
2
turn.
ones. Oh wait. Am I just gonna run straight into the big baddie?
That is
Get the crown.
I might do.
Get the crown.
I'm gonna run over here and I'm gonna.
Gonna go boxy box.
Yes.
Where's my brother?
Double attack.
And the first one doesn't hit because that's a 9.
You do not hit.
But I just do unarmed strike, so my second one.
15 billion attacks.
Yes, and this is a 16.
You hit.
Got him.
So that's 1d6 now, plus 3. So that's a 6. And because
6 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I do my unarmed strike, because of my open...
Can you do that with your offhand as well?
Yeah, oh, it's my flurry of blows.
Okay.
I attack again.
Yeah.
No, one second actually. I'm gonna... Okay. When it says when you hit with a melee weapon attack, unarmed is not that, right? That
Yes,
That's not a weapon attack.
Your hands are
But
your
Yeah, but
weapons.
melee weapon
It's
attack.
not a weapon attack, it's a melee attack.
That's
right?
an unarmed.
His hands are
Is
his
it?
weapons. Yes.
As a monk.
As a monk, your hands are weapons.
Because then I'm
Unarmed
gonna-
strikes are melee weapon attacks.
Thank you.
But
I'm
they do
gonna
not
use-
work with divine smites, which requires the weapon.
I'm gonna attack again because I have double attack now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Great. So I'm gonna try again.
Attack and
Attack.
flare block.
And that is 24,
You hit.
Flurry.
doing 6 damage. Second one
On Roman. 6
is
damage.
a 12.
You do not hit.
Did something happen with the flurry of blows?
Yeah, he hit him again.
Yes, no,
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
using unarmed strike right now. It's just... No, I didn't hit with the second one. Yeah, it's just, I'm gonna do 2 unarmed strikes. And then I'm going to use a key point for patient defense.
Mm-hmm.
Standing there.
Which does what?
That's just ready a dodge, actually. What?
I think you can only use like one of either those. It's either.
No, it's just I didn't use flurry of blows.
But you can't hit
I
him
used
4 times.
on strike
He
twice.
has 2 attacks.
Yeah, flurry of blows is 3 attacks.
You have 2 normal attacks. Then
Yes.
you use flurry of blows to do 2
No,
extra
then you-
attacks.
he has extra attacks.
That's my extra attack.
No, but
He got
That's-
an extra attack when he
I
got
have
level
2
5.
attacks.
He has 2 attacks.
yes.
Main action, bonus action. Then he has extra attack.
Main.
It's like this. If you use your attack action, then you can use. You get 2 attacks on the one main attack action. 1/1. Then he can use his bonus action to use a key point to do flurry of blows.
But I didn't.
He didn't.
But
But
you
you-
hit 4 times.
Yeah, that's 2. Boom,
No,
boom.
no, you can
Boom,
only
boom.
get 3.
Yes, that would be your main action, boom, boom, and 1 bonus action, because your bonus action doesn't get doubled.
No.
It's not extra turns,
Oh.
it's extra attacks.
Okay, you only got 3.
But you only hit with 2
Yeah,
anyway,
yes.
so
Yeah.
we'll take it as it is.
So I can't use my bonus action now to.
No, because you just used that to attack.
Cool. I just stand there. Come at me, bruh.
See, that's.
We'll come at you, bro.
I know. He will
That
hit.
was your turn, and now it is the guy that rolled 2. Which
I think
and-
my familiar rolled higher than 2.
What?
My familiar.
What did it roll? Sorry?
That was I think it was a 4.
No, he rolled 2 when you were rolling against each other. He rolled 11.
Ah,
Yeah, sorry.
Gotcha.
You rolled a 3.
Dominic.
Yes.
Yes, he's chilling.
Doom.
Guy here,
Bonus action.
number 5. Yes, runs over and attacks Kevin.
Kevin.
It's a
With
good thing we don't have flanking.
with a short sword. Hits 17.
Question?
Okay.
Is
yeah.
he still affected by my spell?
No, because you lost your
It dropped.
concentration.
When you lost your
Yeah.
concentration, drop the spell.
It's out.
But it doesn't say that.
It's a concentration spell, and
Yeah.
it lasts as long as you have concentration on it. So as soon as you were
Makes sense.
hit and your
Yeah,
concentration
Yes.
stopped, the spell disappears.
It says while charmed by this spell, the creature is incapacitated.
Yes, but it's not
disappears
charmed
soon.
anymore because your spell ended.
Alright.
Because of your concentration.
Had you made the 10, then he
Yeah,
would
then-
not be able, like, then he would have lost his turn.
Alright.
That is why the guy attacked you. Smart move by them. But anyway, he hits you, and you take 5 damage. And he tries to hit you again.
Just with fists?
No, short sword. He has a short sword
He pulled them out before, yeah.
while running towards Kevin. And hits you again. And you take 6 damage.
This is not good.
And then
It's
it is that guy's turn. Who's the first standing? That would
That's
be
Falsoon.
Falsoon. Shoots at you with a crossbow.
nope. I'm over here.
Oh,
Zeke.
That's Zeke, sorry.
Oh, I
It's
couldn't
the
see.
horns.
It's Zeke. Shoots at Zeke with a crossbow. And rolls a 22.
I think it hits.
And you take 3 damage.
3 damage.
And he then pulls out a sword and runs at you. It's so sad that I get these when I have all the cool stuff that they can't use. But that's not matter. He then attacks you again, but misses. And after doing so, he jumps away from you, does not provoke attack opportunity, hops into a cart, and you see him come up with a second weapon, ready to do something on his next turn.
Coolios.
Because he has actions that are very cunning. Oh. And that is the end of his turn. Now it is your familiar.
Yeah. And
People fighting at the same time.
Holy
all right. And my familiar has the speed of
Can we
20.
maybe change the big baddie die to something you can see on stream?
Of course.
Not that one, Mikkel.
I will use.
That's when we fight the Draken.
I will find
Draken.
this
Dragon.
one. It's that.
It's bloody.
It's a bloody die.
We have
Go get the
dark
girl today.
eye.
All
Is that
right.
better for the 3?
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
I'm gonna try to move. My familiar is gonna try to move along the walls here of the field. So that's I can't see I guess out here.
Yeah.
Or yeah, because there's no spaces here, right? Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20.
Yes.
All right.
Are you on the boxes or behind the boxes?
I guess he would be behind the boxes.
Okay. Sounds good. Anything else on its turn?
No, let me see. No, I don't think so. A restriction from no melee weapon. No,
Okay.
that's it.
Then it's Dominic.
Dominic is gonna turn around and see the guy that hit his brother, and he has his longsword and his shield out, and he's gonna take 2 swipes
Swipe.
at the tiny boy.
Yes.
He hits. That's 25.
He hits.
That's,
brother, you bitch!
That's a D8,
Nice.
2D.
and that's just 1d8.
1.
Yes, and that is 10 damage.
10 damage.
And he's gonna do the same thing. Try to hit. That I guess still a 22.
This hits.
And that one, and that is 6 again, so that's 10 damage more.
10 more damage.
Yes, and I just have to check something. No, I think that is all he's going to do because the. No, I think that's what he's gonna do.
Okay.
He can't use his left hand. That's if you're wearing a shield.
Yes.
Then that's what he's gonna do.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
We fly back to the top, and it is now Big Buddy's turn, who once again looks to Kevin to go slashy with the short sword. And I completely missed something he could have done last turn, which.
Aha!
God damn it.
Now you know how it feels.
Now he can't do it. He hits a 12.
Ha!
That is your armor class?
No, it's 16.
No, 16 is an armor class.
Yeah, what? Is your armor class 16? Oh, I wrote passive, but I have 12 or 14. Why is your...
Because I'm
Can I
level
borrow
up.
a red pen from wherever the pens are?
Right there in here.
How did you get +2 armor class?
Leveled up Dex and Wisdom plus 10.
Wisdom.
Apparently, yeah.
Because Monster Y is rapid.
Because monks, bro.
Wisdom.
Come on, come back.
16. Okay.
Got the pen there.
It has now been fixed.
Pen.
Oh, he misses.
He misses the first one, swipes at you again, rolls a nat 1, and does not hit. But in doing so, he swings at you, comes down, misses the attack, and allows an attack of opportunity for you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna bonk him.
With his head.
And that is a 24.
You hit.
Yes. And that is 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna use a key point to.
Can you do that on...
On a reaction.
Yeah.
It just says I'm gonna do a stunning strike. When you hit it with a melee attack, you spend 1 key point to make the target
Okay.
stunned.
Ooh.
Yeah, until the end of my next turn. If it fails a Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
It clears it.
Damn it. But
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably using my elbow.
Yeah.
Being the baddest knock in his knee.
Then it is Zeke's turn.
It is my turn. Well, seeing that fucker over there, I'm gonna do
You've
it.
just been shot by...
Yes.
Were you stabbed or crossbow or both? I don't remember.
He didn't hit me on the short sword.
He did. Somersault away. Cool.
I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna try to hit both of these peeps with the guard and bolt in their faces.
Yes.
Use my big die. So stupid. The biggest one is for the guy that just hit me, and that is
on the edge.
yeah, 12 plus 7, so a 19.
Okay.
Perfect. And the other guy That is 17.
You hit.
Yes. And that is 4d6s for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
And that's that is 11, 13, 16 damage for the first one. And the other one, just need to make sure that doing it right. It's actually 5d6s. Oh, that's second. And the other one, that is 10, 14 damage.
So you see the one standing up by no, not that, the other guy. Forcing out.
See this one?
Yes.
Okay,
That's nice.
very nice. And I just have to use one of the dice. And
That's magical loot.
and I think that is what I'm going to do with my bonus action.
Going more and more.
Yes, that's what I'm going to
person
do.
from El Dorado. Ooh. It's the blonde one.
I'm just gonna move a bit back, just standing up near the creature.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
Got it covered. It's fine. Thank you.
And then it is
I'm not thinking nothing.
Right. All right.
Not a fighter.
I would like to try to cast blindness
Yeah.
on Big Baddie. I'm trying to understand here. It says
You can blind, deafen a foe, choose one creature that you can see within range, makes a constitution saving throw. If it fails, the time is the blinded or deafened, your choice for the duration. So you can cast blindness, deafness, and then depending on whether you hit or not, I mean, you don't have to commit to whether you want one or the other before you know if you've hit, just so you know for future stuff. At the end of its turn, make constitution saving throw, spell ends. Yeah?
yeah.
So
So
what is
I'm
the-
doing the Constitution.
No,
save?
I am. To
Oh.
see if I avoid or get hit by it. What is
Okay.
your spell casting modifier?
My spellcasting.
Well, not modifier, your spell DC.
Oh,
Spell DC is in the first of the columns. If you go to the on top of the menu here, see
Alright.
it here. It's called
Spell DC.
here in your spells. It has save DC.
yeah. That's 15.
15. He fails. And you now decide whether he's blinded or deafened.
All right. I just want to ask if I cast this as a third level spell. It says, and I just want to understand. This says you can target one additional creature for each slot level above second.
So
Does that
you
mean I
would-
have to expend another spell slot?
No, you would. If you use it at third level,
yeah.
you
I
can
can use two
you can
targets.
do it at 2 people.
Okay.
Yeah. But you use a third level spell slot instead of a second level spell slot.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Well, I think I would like to try to do that then. I would use it as a third level spell. And then the other target I would
He's
choose.
dead.
Oh, he's dead. Oh, sorry.
No worries.
I guess I would like to blind this guy over here as well. So he also has to do a save.
He clears it.
He clears it. Okay. Great. So yeah, he's blind for the duration. Your choice. It says. At
Well,
the end of
yes.
each turn, he has to make another saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good.
So he's blinded.
He's
he's
blinded
blinded.
for 10 turns unless if he comes out of it by himself.
Yeah.
And blinded creatures fails ability checks require vision. Attack rolls against creatures as advantage.
Great. So I guess
Nice.
that's my turn.
Gone, your turn.
Yes. I am
Oh, sorry.
being
Can I just move one?
Yes.
Yes. I would just like to move
Sham.
10. Yeah. So this guy can't like shoot me.
I have said
I'm not that tall.
Okay. Then I'll just move one of the so it's the blind guy.
And he's on a card, but that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense.
That black hoodie is very big.
I'm ducking down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Gone, your turn.
I would like to start by giving. No, I would like to start by using Thunderclap.
Yeah.
That means that this creature has to succeed on a Constitution saving throw of 13.
Yes. Clears it.
fine. And then I would like to cast Bardic Inspiration on Kevet.
Yes!
That's a D6 plus.
D8.
D8.
Level 5.
Amazing. You're so amazing.
That's great.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
That's it. Then it is guy up in the corner. He tries to shoot Basun. No, not Basun. Sorry, Seek again.
Six.
And does not hit. He runs at you as he drops his crossbow and tries to go stab again. What is your armor class?
12.
Doesn't hit. Almost kind of impressive given the plus that he has. Does the same thing but jumps back into the middle, whacking this time.
Where he
And
pulls
comes
out.
up with a bazooka! I saw you did it. And pulls another crossbow.
It's just having a limited
They were prepared. He only has one ranged attack, so he can't let me crossbows available. What happens next is that yes, Kevin, you see this guy standing before you, before you, having been blinded. He still has his eyes open, but they have become like completely white, and he just does this with his hands and vanishes.
I'm gonna jump. Is it his turn?
No.
Oh.
legendary action.
I'm gonna. I think I'm just gonna try and grapple where he stood.
Mm-hmm. You swing your arms forward and air.
Nothing's there. God damn it. Oh well. That was my first action, right?
Mm-hmm.
I look back.
I mean, you could do it as a
Bonus section.
action, I suppose, too.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if you could, but I'll let you do that.
Thank you. What do I do?
Hello.
I start looking for tracks. Is there anything that could...
You just saw it, and he
Yeah.
vanished in thin air.
Damn it. I am...
Counting 6 seconds.
Oh,
That's just for the fun of it.
I think I'm gonna actually run out here and see if anything comes up.
As you
Shall we?
make your way down towards where the cart is,
Yeah.
you reach the cart and you just feel an immense kind of wall and notice. No, you think of it as the. I don't remember if that was that you
I was trying to break out of the wall
in the red
yeah.
thing. That's the same feeling.
Oh. God damn it.
Been playing us from the start.
Yeah. I'm gonna stand here
Mm-hmm.
and pull out my quarterstaff and go like this in front of this to see if anything tries to come past me. Hopefully I'm gonna hit it.
Okay,
Yeah. That's my turn.
that's your turn. Swing like a crazy monk.
Yeah.
And then it is a guy over there, Suzu's turn, who will go stabby on
God
you.
dang it. God damn it.
And hits. And you take 7 damage.
Oh, okay.
Swings at you again.
Oh.
Hits. And you take 7 damage. And what he does next is that he runs off, does not provoke attack of opportunity, and let me. I'm just taking the map up here so I can see it better. He jumps back up on the crates that he was on and kind of just leaps, like sets off on the ground. It hits. You can see these kind of roof side beams that are. Grabs one of them and starts lifting his way up on the roof and ends his turn right up on the top of the roof.
Should've gone the other way.
That is his turn. Then it is Rat's turn.
All right. I guess the rat is going.
You don't. I mean, if you don't want to do anything with the rat on your turn, that's also okay.
Yeah.
You do know that you can attack from the rat, right?
Yeah, but not on the rat's turn.
Oh, I actually thought you could.
No, it's on my
That's
turn.
pretty OP. You want an extra character? There you
I
go.
thought you had to like prioritize if you wanted to attack or you wanted to.
Oh.
I just moved a bit.
Down from the crates.
Yes. It was
Yeah.
behind the crates. but
Makes
yeah.
sense. Then it is
Dom.
Dominic's turn.
He will run because he's thought he can
Rage.
get him, but I think he's actually just gonna try to walk up and try to swing at him.
I mean, this is him on the roof of now second floor roof building. So it wasn't just a jump into the
Magic
first.
jump.
He leapt pretty high.
Okay.
He can climb after him if he wants to try to do that.
How big were these guys? Humanoids or?
Yeah.
I don't know if either he
Medium humanoid.
if he can, he's not that smart. He's gonna try to climb after him, try to do.
There is another enemy
I
right
know,
over
but
here.
trying to
Make an
play
athletics
Dom
check.
as Dom is, I would think he
Oh wait, climbing is that?
athletics. Yeah,
It is athletic, right?
yeah.
Yeah. I would just argue for the
17.
He starts climbing up the wall. I would assume drops his sword or at least the shield.
See that?
You can't really climb with a
No, but
sword and a
that-
shield in your
But is it like
Put shield on the back, mate.
Yeah, so you put the shield on the back and then maybe have a sword hit chief like a pirate. I don't know.
Sure. Go with that. Trying to go after him. Yeah. Okay.
So he makes his way up towards the
Yeah. And
Other
spends
side
his
of the
action
building.
on it, right?
yes.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's it.
Mhm.
So he's on him now.
He would be right on
Okay.
his way up.
Yeah.
He's not as nimble in a chainmail and
No.
with all that stuff on him that the other guys.
Nothing happens.
Then it's Zeke's turn.
No. Sorry, I was thinking so much about you guys' actions that I forgot to think about my own action.
Who's the blind one?
Yeah, who's the blind? We hear someone like, oh, ouch, God damn it.
And we jump at him.
Oh yeah, he has to do that. True.
End of his turn.
He will wait with doing that then.
What?
The whole "Are you still blind?" thing.
Oh.
But that's not yet.
Where am I? Where am I?
Where the hell? No, that's his turn.
No.
See, your turn.
No. I'm going to turn around and throw a second level fluff on this boy.
Look at what you. I've taken it with what?
Guiding bolt.
Got it.
To look at what you what?
Look at what you see. You said turn around.
No.
No, it's okay.
I thought you were saying look at what you see.
Could have done it. It was fun.
Okay. Second level guiding bolt on his face. Yes, that hits. 18 plus 7.
You hit.
Yes. So that's 5d6. Damn. That. I'm afraid.
Wasn't me.
Wait, I don't know what it is. I have more. That's okay. That's 8.
He's dead.
Okay.
He did.
He did. Okay. And I will turn around and use a bonus action healing word
Yeah.
on you. So that's 1d4 plus something. That's not mine. Okay. So that's a second level and that's a first level. And that is a 1d4 plus 4. That is 7 healing points for you, my friend. I'm sorry.
Okay.
And him being dead, I will turn my gaze upon this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, motherfucker.
Then it is Balzoon's turn.
Oh my god! Alright. Right now I'm looking at, I would like to cast Magic Missile. And right now I'm trying to see what the difference is between second level and first level.
Yeah, how many missiles you get to fire? You get to fire one more missile for a second level missile.
Okay. Do you know where it says that?
In the bottom.
In the
At
bottom.
higher levels,
Stuff like that. Alright. Then I would like to, as a second, I guess, since he's already high up, very high up,
you can still hit him from there.
I would like to.
20 feet.
Yeah, it's 120
Yeah, you
feet.
can hit him.
Yeah, right. So I would like to cast Magic Missile as a second level spell on him.
Yeah. You roll 4d4.
Yes. And then I add a +1?
Plus 4 total, yes.
Yeah,
Since
plus
you're
4
shooting
total.
all of them
Yeah,
at the same time.
of course. And I'm shooting them all at him.
Yeah.
Alright, so 4d4s.
And it's each of them +4.
No,
It's
it's
plus one each.
So it's plus 4 total.
Alright, so...
Yes.
So that's 13 damage.
Yes. You see him up on the roof. Get hit by these automatic ones. Fly straight over his head. Yeah.
And yeah. That's my turn.
That's your turn.
That's me. Great. I'm gonna use Vicious Mockery on that guy.
At least they came by. Yeah?
Sure.
No.
It has a 6.
Oh yeah, of course. No, wait, what do you want to say first?
You scared? Ha!
He fails.
Falls down.
That's not how vicious mockery works.
It's not how the force works.
I just need some more dice.
Need the full bag now.
Because my awesome mockery. That is 6
How do you do
damage.
damage with vicious mockery?
Level 5, bitch.
Is it 2d4 now?
2d4.
2d4.
5 damage. So fun. Bitch.
Yeah.
DM, you die.
Anything else in your turn?
No, I think I will look around, see if I can detect anything, see anything.
Is detect magic concentration spell?
Yeah, it is.
That would have ended when you used your
Yeah, it would.
cubed
Yeah, I know.
hypnotic thing.
I know.
So you don't
I
notice.
just look around to see where, if I can
You
see
see what's in front
big
of you.
bad Betty.
You cannot.
I thought so. But I do. That's it.
Is that person dead?
Nope, that person is standing on the roof.
Alright.
And at first he tries to swing at Dominic.
Crippling
And an
blow.
advantage because he has a height.
It would be because he's hanging from
Yeah.
roll 3 and 2. So yay. I think I've rolled under 5 from last like 6 rolls in a row. It's kind of impressive.
Easing down.
And what happens next?
You had high rolls in the
As he
beginning.
misses whoosh, the first swing, instead of swinging again, you can barely even see this. But what you see up on the roof, as you see kind of Dom on his way, there you see a big puff of smoke. And
Oh, how did he react to getting all those magic missiles in
yeah,
it?
that hurt.
Okay.
Clearly, that you did see him getting hurt by the missiles.
Okay.
And you see him just smacking what looks like a dark ball into the ground, or into the roof top, I should say. And as the smoke kind of fades away, he vanishes. And we are now out of combat.
Come back, you
Is there
cowards!
still a wall behind me?
The wall is still there for now.
I'm gonna use a key point to try and get up on the roof.
And I'm gonna cast detect magic.
What happens as you start making your way towards the roof, is that you hear in your head a voice going, "Seems like I underestimated you."
Where is Grom? Can I answer? Where is Grom?
No response.
We're gonna find you!
I want to cast detect magic.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna climb on the roof, spending a key point.
As you use detect magic, is it within 30 feet? I mean, I suppose you maneuver around.
30 feet. Yeah.
You see that on all the windows
To be
in all the buildings around here, including a lot of the doors, you have this same aura that, I mean, you didn't use detect magic at the time, but the same aura that
He
would
described
have
back then.
And you see how all of them slowly kind of start to fade away. And you see down in the back wall, as you look out towards the street, I should say, what was before just a vision towards the open street is now a big blue wall that also slowly starts fading away. And it's then gone.
Right, guys. Magic's gone. I think we lost him.
I'm gonna check these two, or whatever clues they might have.
Yeah. Good
Where
idea.
they're going.
Yeah.
And to find out how many crossbows they have.
We can sell some crossbows.
You come over to the. I mean, you check both of the corpses, and you find 10 crossbows on each of them. No. You see on the first guy in the middle of the street, he is wearing the same, or what looks to be the same type of mask that
Disguise mask.
that you wore, but as you still have detect magic, you don't sense any magic presence
Okay.
on the mask. It's just a dark mask. He's wearing a cloak as well, again, nothing magical about it. But in his side, kind of pouch pocket, you see 2 of what appears to be the same sort of these balls that you just noticed the guy on the roof throwing to the ground. And they are both in possession of 2 of these.
Do that detect what kind of magic emanates from them?
It's not magical.
Okay.
You take them up, I suppose, and you see that they're glass, and they're just really dark, like powdery smoke inside of them. But it's
No
not-
movement inside, just
I mean, if
powder.
you start moving around, then yes, you'll see a bit
Okay.
of movement as you move it around, but it's
What
it's not magical.
can I see what race the one in the middle is?
They're both humans.
Human.
Well, actually, no, that's not true. One is human, one is half elf.
Half elf.
Half elf.
And that's the other thing, they have crossbows and smoke
Of
bombs.
interest, anyway. Yes.
Of also looking if there's any like notes, anything.
None of them carried anything.
Do they have a sigil? The sigil.
The sigil is, I mean, again, on the mask.
Yeah.
The
On the
sigil
masks,
of the infinity
Alright.
symbol slash what
Mask.
we now know to be the Shadow Thieves
Yeah.
is on both the masks.
We should go get a helm. Tell them what happened.
Yes, definitely. Right
One
away.
of us should, and some should stay here.
I'm on my way.
You're
to
on
the
your
roof.
way up the roof as they start
Yeah.
looking around, yes.
All right. Who should stay behind to guard the bodies?
I can stay behind.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Or maybe-
you and Dom should stay behind.
Me and Dom can stay, or you can stay with Dom, and then we can go to them. That depends.
I would like to stay.
Who likes to stay? Are you okay?
And it's a bit hurt.
Okay.
As
Do you need medical attention?
I think it's okay for now.
Right.
Just need some
as
rest.
You look through things, and as Kevin, you make your way all the way up to the roof. It's 3 floors, so it takes a while to Spider-Man your way up there.
I have used a key point though.
It still takes a little while for you to climb a 3-story building, given that there's no ladder on the side that you can just climb up. But in any case, you get up there and you look across. I mean, the roofs. There are still buildings that are taller than you, so it's not like you can stand and overlook the entire city. But you can see, I mean, a pretty distance, and you see 100 meters away on a roof far on the opposite side. And as you lock eyes, it kind of zooms in, and you just see someone go like this, look to you, and you just hear a voice going, "I might not have been able to take you down, but I'm sure she will." And it jumps off the building. And that's where we end today's session.
Oh shit!
Interesting.
Thank you all so much for tuning in. We will see you next time.
Find out next time.